Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk about planning a year. Every time a new year comes, we take a resolution. We set ourselves a goal, which is good, but the problem is in the execution. Most of the times, at the end of the year, we don't even look back and see what the resolution I took. Did I finish? No, we're just ready for the next resolution next year. Never worried about what failed in the previous year. But most of the time, we would have failed. Do you know why we have failed? Because we didn't plan it. If we are setting a goal for the entire year, for a long period of time, you need to have a plan for it. And to plan the entire year, not just this one thing, one resolution, your entire life, events around it, and how you can fit this one thing or couple of things which you want to achieve in that year and put it into the plan, then you will be able to achieve that. How to start? Usually, we start from the position at which we were at the beginning of the year when we are planning the year, when we are making this resolution or goal, how I am at that moment, how I want to go from there. From that side, from that perception, we make the plan, which is wrong. You need to always make the plan where you want to be. At the end of the year, this is where I want to be, this is where I am, how I'm going to go from here to here. Then you make the plan. So you make that yearly goal where you want to be. You first think about that, define that, then you break it down. Half yearly where you have to be. Every quarter you can break it down. Break it down then to months, then to week, then to daily tasks. Only way to achieve your goal. So you you had a plan, right? You had a plan and you start executing it. Always it may not go uh, as planned, or your strategy may not be good, right? And you need to change it due course of time, right? So my tips for planning is you first block a time, maybe every end of the quarter, for retrospection. So retrospection is important to look back your progress and your strategy and see if it has worked, whether the pace is good, whether you're going the right direction, whether you're getting results, right? If not, change the strategy or tweak your plan accordingly. Now that is the first thing you need to block in your calendar when you're planning. Block retrospection time. How do you do that? You take a time off. You go out in your current environment. Go to somewhere else. Be yourself. Do a bit of meditation. Get your stress and everything out of it. Then think and review your progress. And then you will be able to easily measure. You know, and you're able to rectify if there is a problem. And if you're successful during the period of time, celebrate it. You have been successful until that time, and you will be energized to go further. Now, what else you need to block in your calendar? The next important thing you have to block in your calendar for the entire year is the family time. Family is important, right? When you are having a bigger goal in a year, it doesn't mean that you have to sacrifice your personal time, your family time, your relationships time, right? You don't have to give up any of that. If you just plan it properly, you plan all the vacations, holidays, your birthdays, you plan, put it onto the calendar, and you make sure that you do them no matter what. Then you have to come to the strategy time. That's the actual doing of things. What you have planned, what are the actions you are taking, how you have broken it down, then how you are putting it into each of these blocks. I'll give you one example. For example, if you want to lose weight or become fit, okay, you have a 1 year, one whole year. So you need to do some research or learning on what kind of programs are there, what are all type of fitness programs you could, subscribe to, so that this 1 year is a proper progressive way to reach the goal. So you may be starting with a 3 months of cardio program, then there is a resistance program, then there is conditioning program, and then endurance program. There may be a series of programs that you will plan, strategize, and then you take it. So that is how you plan. You get the knowledge and apply it into your planning, then do it. So how to get the knowledge? That's where self-development and learning comes. You allocate ample time of entire year to learn, not only what is required for that year, for years that to come, what are all plans you are having for future. You have to learn ahead. So your learning has to be always ahead. So if you want to do something next year, you prepare yourself for that this year. So this year's plan should definitely have a learning plan. What are all the books you're going to read? What are the webinars you're going to do? What are the podcasts you are going to listen to? Pick and choose, measure the time, and put it into the respective slots. Now you have one major goal. Then you have your family time, your strategies, your learning. Everything has been planned, put together in a very proper way, and you are following it. Do you think? Do you think you will fail? I don't think so. If you had planned this precise, if you had think about everything and put it onto the paper, put it on the system, you have committed to yourself, you've done that work. The commitment will drive you. People can fail, the process cannot fail, right? You put that process, you put your entire plan into the process, you started executing, even if there is deviations, even if there is some sluggishness here and there, but the entire year's plan will drive you, and you will be successful at the end of the year. Thank you.